election night. Yeah, dude, I'm like that kid who has like the birthday on Christmas and like nobody gives a shit. And like my boyfriend's gonna wear a t-shirt that says like, I'm with her, but like, you all know him, like, something good's gonna happen, I think, like, there's an omen, like, something good will happen. The apocalypse is not nigh. But I'm not here to talk about the apocalypse. I'm here to talk about my first time. Yeah, any other virgins in the house or non? Oh my god, virgins, dude, someone fuck them later, do it. Any non-virgins? Raise the roof, yeah. Okay, so my first time was with this boy whose name was Jacob Moulton. He was so cute. He was my first time, also my first Jew. I was like molten, burning in love. He had this like this sort of like Adonis like profile, you know, like he was gorgeous. I was very proud of myself for being 15 and landing him in high school. Oh god, he was so adorable. The way he planned it out too is like very methodical, you know, like very chill. He was like, listen, my dad is out here, like he's upstate for business, and like my stepmom is taking my brother like to this thing, and then like the house will be available to us. I was like, great, sounds good. So we get to his house. And I'm wearing like my cutest floral dress, you know, because he's about to like peek into my secret garden. And you know, so I'm like all cute and stuff. And he's like, I walk in there and the place just smells amazing. There's like candles. And he like washed his sheets with like a boy in high school is just like, oh my god, like, yes! And they were not only washed, but they were like silk gray sheets, like, you know. And there's like that Snow Patrol song playing in there, and there's like, if I lay here, if I just lay here, yeah, you know it. Would you lie with me and just forget? Oh god, and I wanted to forget the world. Oh, I wanted to fuck. You guys play contact sports, like fuck a lot. When I say fuck, you say a lot. Fuck a lot. Fuck a lot. Fuck a lot. Yeah, I love crowd work. Anyway, you guys are with me here. So we finally we're like getting down to business, and like, you know, it's the first time, so it's hard to like get into it, and he's just like, all right, let's take a shower. And I was like, yeah, it's hot as fuck. It's like steamy and like cool, it's dope. So we were like in the shower, and he's just like, I'm like, you know, I'm like getting the player on of whatever. I'm like trying, and he's just like, no, like this is how you give a hand job. And he's just like, he like gave me like a tutorial, and I was like, okay. And he's like, yeah, and I was like, all right, man, like we can do this. We like figured each other out. It's cool. So we get back to the bedroom, the silk sheets and the candles and the Snow Patrol. Remember. So we finally get down to the good stuff, you know, the cherry poppin' bottles, and it lasted like a really solid 2 minutes. Best 2 minutes of my 15-year-old life. And he told me, he like looks in my eyes and he's just like, baby. He's like, when people come at the same time, it's like, it means they're in love. And I was like, I am in love, but like, I read that in Tiger Beat, and like, I didn't come, so like, I don't know, man, but like, he had a great time, and you know, I like sat out, I was like on the porch and like looking out, and I'm just like, I'm a woman now. And about a week later, he calls me and he's like, listen, I think we should take a break. And I was like, really? After the silk sheets and the candles and the snow? Why don't you look? Because when you're 15 years old and you lose your virginity and like the guy doesn't love you and you're like, ah, it's like the worst thing that could ever happen to you, right? So, you know, naturally I call up my best friend at the time and I was like, let's go to the zoo. And if I could give any of you any advice, if you're having like the post lost virginity breakup blues, go to the fucking zoo, man. Simon and Garfunkel will tell you the same fucking thing. So we go to the zoo, and we're in the place where like all the caged cats are, you know, like the lions, the tigers, whatever. And I'm really depressed and dramatic. Surprise, surprise, so much has changed. And we just start singing like the fucking Total Eclipse of the Heart song. It's like, turn around, just like every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming around. And it's just like, turn around. And at this point the tiger just like turns around and yawns. It's just like, bright eyes. And I was like, in this moment I was like, I'm loving my coven. Like these cats, the cats that are with me now, know how stupid dogs can be. So I was like, it's gonna be okay. And you know, I had a day at the zoo. It was pretty dope. Saw some penguins, some other things. Fed some billy goats. It was nice. So I get back home and my dad notices I'm like kind of sad. And he's like, what's going on? And like, obviously he's like a 15-year-old girl, like I'm not gonna like tell my dad my virginity story, although I feel totally comfortable telling a bunch of strangers, so like, here we are. And so my dad is just like, I'm sitting on the sidewalk, and he's like, you know, Sarah, like, you guys been together for 6 months, it's gonna be okay, just like, if I could give you any advice, it's just like, hold on loosely, you know? Like, don't let go. And just like, if you hold on too tightly, like, you're gonna lose control. And I was like, thanks for the hot sex tips, Dad, but I'm pretty sure that song's about hand jobs. And I just lost my virginity, and I'm sad inside. And now it's just like, I don't know, I feel like whenever someone's going through a crisis, I like to give them advice through song lyrics and like, this is who I am now. But like, I don't know, if you guys are ever sad and like feeling lonely, like, really? The only way to get like a man, lady, anyone to love you is just give them the 38 special. That's all you gotta do. The 38 special. And what you do is you turn that shit up, cause now we're feeling good inside. Because we are technical difficulties. Yeah, wait, hold up. Oh my god. Guys, I wanted to finish strong. Fuck. Wait, what's going on there? Help me out here.
Hold it up to the microphone. Yeah, just pull it out.
Just pull it out, not the first time I heard that. Wait, what's up though? Oh man, you know what? Fuck everything. Hold on loosely! Don't let go! Yeah, whatever, you guys get the point. Just like, fuck everyone, like, find your life. I have a boyfriend now who's hot as fuck, plays music, and is like really good at sex. And like, I learned all I know from my dad and knowing how to do the 38 special. So yeah, whatever.